I'm Andrew Campbell, and I sail a starboat. I've been racing the starboat since January 2009, so about 8 months now. The transition that I've made from the laser into the starboat has been a difficult one without a doubt. I was ready for a change. I was ready for a class that fit my strengths a little better, and I think the starboat has done that. I fulfilled, my dream to be an Olympian in 2008. Being there and walking through that stadium door and seeing 100,000 people at the opening ceremonies and watching that Olympic flame being lit, that fulfills, my dream is, to be an Olympian. The new driving force will be to win a medal. And I think that this new class will maybe provide me with some better opportunities to win a medal at the Olympics. I mean, I first started racing lasers, when I was 12 or 13 years old, sailing the laser radial mostly. When I was a kid in San Diego, when I was 16, I went to my second youth champs and was able to win that. And from there, really set me on a path with a lot of good opportunities to continue winning at the youth level and then transition into the Olympic level. Was an easy one to make. When I'm not sailing, I'm preparing to go to the next event, I think. But the balance has to be there. I have to enjoy. You have to do it purely for the enjoyment at some point, and I'm lucky to have that availability. The sport is incredibly diverse, and so now I'm getting to mix in a lot of match racing, mix in a lot of big boat sailing, and it's keeping it fresh all the time. Planning the Olympic campaign versus planning my wedding is something you'll have to talk to Jackie about. But we met when we were in college, and so we're gonna have to make sure that our college buddies and their schedule works, and I also have to make sure that all my sailing, my international sailing friends' schedules work too, so we can get the scheduling is the biggest logistical nightmare of that wedding, is making sure that it doesn't happen on a World Cup weekend and it doesn't happen during a major college weekend. I mean, the hardest part about doing any Olympic campaign is showing up. If it was easy to do this, everybody would be doing it. There's no doubt about that. It's fabulous coming to, incredible venues and racing against, the best sailors in the world. It's as good as it gets in any level of any sport. Showing up to the events, pushing through, and all of a sudden you have these minor breakthroughs, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the hunt every once in a while, and you just have to know that you can do it and keep showing up.